Finally getting a little bit of light here. Checking traps by headlight. And to one extent, it's kind of frustrating, or you know, it'd be nicer, easier to be able to check and all during the daylight. But to another, it is kind of exciting whenever you do make a catch and you come around the corner and all you see is those eyes bouncing. I've yet to see that so far this morning, but I'm still hopeful. Still got about half my traps to check. Had two coyote traps snapped in the cow pasture, so about par for the course as far as that goes, but we'll see what else we have. And when I say snapped, here's one of them that's snapped. I've got a dirt hole right here. I got wool that's still down the hole, so my impression is that this was not a coyote that snapped me. I could be wrong, because the hole's not dug out or anything like that. I think it's just still dealing with the pains of the cows, but there's nothing here that worries me too bad about maybe educating something, but I could be wrong. But anyway, I'll get that reset. Finally got on the board again today. I'm starting to get nervous. I got two more coyote traps to check, and then most of my water set still. I'll show you. This is on the property that doesn't have cows, and I haven't had any issue with my my traps being snapped. You know, with my bedding method with the grass, which is why I'm tending to lean towards my the snap traps being a product of the cows and not necessarily a product of either coyotes coming by or something, an issue with my set. I could be wrong, but you know, on this piece of property I haven't had an issue, knocked on wood, yet with snap traps. So we'll see how we go, see what else we get. All right, another coon kind of day. I got this this drowner set, my otter set, that got some salmon oil on. That salmon oil is hammering these coons, calling them in. I've got a dog-proof trap just down the pond dam, and I think it's probably got marshmallows and caramel in it, and it hadn't seen any action. But this right here, that's two coons so far, so shaping up to be another coon kind of day. And that just goes to, well, not necessarily that one, but the trap right back here that I just showed you. You know, that just shows you that these coyote sets, predator sets, dirt holes, flat sets, things like that, are just as likely to catch anything. Coons, possums, coyotes, although you don't believe me yet because you haven't seen it, but it's coming. Coyotes, bobcats, foxes, it's coming. So it's just something to keep in mind. You know, in some states like Georgia, you could trap coyotes year round, but you can't trap anything else year round unless you have a nuisance trapping license and a permit. So you can, you know, if you trap, you have to release whatever you catch outside of coyotes, and so you have to do some other things to try to keep those other animals out of your sets, whether that's increasing your pay attention or something like that. So just want to put that out there, make sure everybody's aware. You know, these dirt holes and stuff, they're good productive sets, but they're attractive to all predators, not just coyotes or not just bobcats. Like I say, there's some things you can do to try to get some of those other animals to shy away, but don't be surprised when you have a possum or a skunk in one of your traps. All right, so I got the coon dispatched, made a remake. I love remakes because there's a whole lot of scent, a whole lot of eye appeal now to this set. So I know some people are hesitant about making remakes or want to move their trap. I got 3 other traps at this location, so I'm not concerned about that, but I'll always reset a trap where I make a catch. I had Hiawatha Valley bait here, Caven's Hiawatha Valley and Violator, 7 lure, and then I also had some Gusto call lure on a branch up high. So I remade the set kind of like a walkthrough. I put a little dirt mound here. There was already a berm here. And that's what I tend to like to do on remakes anyway, because you got a lot of loose dirt. It's easy to kind of do that and hopefully narrow them up where they come right where you need them to. And I did not, that Gusto was stout. It's skunky and it's stout. It's a call lure. So I rebaited and lured with the Hiawatha Valley and the Violator. I did not reapply any Gusto. Like I say, it is a call lure. It is very loud. Well, that's going to wrap it up for check day 3. Got 2 coons in the truck. And other than that, everything else was pretty well untouched. That's running, I've got 22 footholds out, predator sets. I got 6 280s out, mostly for otters, but a couple for beavers. I'm gonna have to up my beaver game. I would have expected to catch a beaver by now. I got a snare out for a beaver. 3 number 5 bridgers on drowners for beaver and otter, and then 3 dog-proof traps out for coons. So picking up the coons. Hopefully tomorrow we'll pick up a little bit more.